Here in Milwaukee, MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton. Singy today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So, almost ready to get underway and towing the slab in this one, Freddie Peralta. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Key Brian Hayes at the plate now. That's ball one. Next offering is in for a strike. And a foul ball. In the dirt, 2-2.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That's down and in.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. One away on the strikeout.
Really good, hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
C.J. Cron in the box now. No balls and a strike. Peralta, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Slice down the right side. One out, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's out number 2.
Batting third.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And there's a foul ball. And that skips in the dirt. Way outside, 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, Roansy Contreras.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses, and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. Fouled off. He was late. Righty to the plate. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
The 0-1. And a bunt towards third. And 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. Someone who makes things happen for them in part with his legs, Jackson Chourio.
Big time speed here, Boog. A guy with just terrific wheels and an absolute nightmare for opposing pitchers when he's on base. I mean, players like this who have elite speed, it's like disruptive technology on the base paths. Man, can't wait to watch him run.
Willie Adames stands in.
He's struggled to make contact lately, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-1. Ripped on a line. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Brewers strand 1, scoreless after 1. And we're back. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
Foul ball there.
So O'Neal Cruz is named after Paul O'Neal. That was his father's idol in baseball, so he named his son O'Neal. In 2022, they finally met each other when the Pirates played the Yankees in New York, and I'm sure that was a moment that O'Neal Cruz will never forget.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor McGill.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Just missed. In the air, left field. Frelick after it. And it's caught for the out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder,
Stone Garrett digs in now. Garrett in his 4th year hitting 5th in today's lineup, and he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. One down, base is empty.
Some guys love to make that adjustment from a corner spot to center field because in center you get the best view of the ball game. You're looking straight in at the hitter's area. On the corners, you're blocked a little bit.
Just missed. No score here in the 2nd. That's in there. And now 3 balls and a strike. And there's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
sixth, the second baseman,
Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit. Now a fly ball to right center. Sizes this one up. Puts it away for the out. 2 away.
batting seventh, the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Marco Gonzalez. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Hoskins makes the play, and that is that. Pirates leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. And the right-hander back to work. That one's in there. That's strike 1. And there's a ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
Left-hand hitter waits. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Chris, do players ever change their approach in meaningful ways based on who's umpiring, or is it good to just be aware of tendencies so you're not that surprised?
I'd say the latter, because pitcher's got to pitch to his strengths regardless. The hitter's got to hit to his strength. So you're aware of it, but you have to just hunt for what you can handle.
Jackson Chourio getting ready to hit. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 umpires, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Now it's the second baseman, Tyler Black.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
0-1.
The wind of the pitch.
0-1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And another ball. And downstairs. 3-1 now. And he walked him.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
And here is Eric Haas.
Ball.
Wouldn't chase that time. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Bottom half of inning number 2. Can't find it here. That's 6 straight balls. Clips the outside corner. 2-1 now. That one in there across the letters. Two outs. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that is that. Milwaukee leaves 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Andy Rodriguez. The right-hander back to work. And that's outside.
That's
Lifted in the air, right center field. Mitchell really on his horse for it. Brings it in with a nice run and grab. And a quick out, number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Roansy Contreras. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Chorio makes the grab on the run. Now batting Key Brian Hayes. He's 0 for 1. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
And it falls. And that means C.J. Cron will have a chance to hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
And here is C.J. Cron. And that one's a little bit low. Ball 1. Hayes off of first with 2 away. This one lifted in the air, left field. Frelick has a beat on it. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and we are still scoreless. Back here in Milwaukee, bottom of the inning. So now the pitcher for the Brewers, Trevor McGill. Contreras back to work. There's a strike.
0-1.
On the ground to short, Cruz. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That one not close. Ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Andrew Monasterio now at the plate. Ball one, no strikes.
Ball one, no strikes.
Righty delivers. Breaking ball inside. 2 balls, no strikes. And he hits a ground ball right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Frelick on his way to third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Up next for Milwaukee. Not shortstop. Really? On comment.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Next for the Brewers, Willie Adames. Right through there for a strike.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
And the 0-1. Big swing and a miss.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
Got him. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You have the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Now a chance for Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 so far. First pitch misses. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the last half of the third. And a strike on the outside edge. And that is in for a strike. And now 2-2.
It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a pitch. In the dirt. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And the right-hander deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
Back here at American Family Field as we go to the top of the 4th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Way high with that one. And that is ball 1. Fought off foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And the righty deals. Next offering misses down and away.
2-1.
Good eye right there. Kicks and fires. Out to center. Mitchell gets under it. And there's one away. And next will be the cleanup hitter, O'Neal Cruz. He's 0 for 1.
Well, I'll always remember how Cruz left his mark on Major League Baseball in his debut. 3 innings into his first game, he had the hardest throw by any infielder in baseball, the hardest hit ball all season by a Pirate, and the fastest sprint speed by a Pirate. This guy does it all.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Here's the center fielder, Stone Garrett. He reached out a walk his first time. Just missed. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. Bouncer to Hoskins. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh, and we're still knotted at 0. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th. Up now for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. The line to kick the pitch. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. That's inside. Slider misses outside. And the 2-1 hammered but foul. Here comes a pitch. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
And now the right fielder, Jackson Chourio. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That one well upstairs. And that's ball 1.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
The pitch. And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. And another ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he chases that one. One gone here.
Now, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base paths. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders, have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Move to first. And he's back in on a dive. And the batter now, Tyler Black. That one's in there. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Mitchell stands at first with 1 out. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Great jump.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And he deals. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
1 out and a runner at second. Left-hand batter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner goes again. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Tosses to first. So it was a long battle at the plate, but they still managed to get the out.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
Now, Eric Haas.
Now back, the pitcher.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Trevor McGill grounded out his first time. That clips the corner. Runners on first and third, 2 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. To the right side. Peguero throws to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Brewers strand a couple. Still no score. We're back, and there's a new arm on the mound to start the 5th. J.B. Bukowskis.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
And stepping in is the speedy Liover Peguero. Flied to right his first time. And a pitch. Bukowskis, a 6-foot righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And here it comes. Slice the other way and foul. The 1-1. And that one fouled off. At the belt and fires. Hard hit right side. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Marco Gonzalez, the next to hit. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to first. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Endy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Bryce Wilson getting ready to go. The 1-0. Hit in the air, left field. Frelick has a beat on it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. Halfway through this one, still no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the left fielder, Sal Frelick. The pitch. That misses. 1-0.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Way inside, gets out of the way.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Fouls one off. 2-2. The line of the pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Andrew Monasterio digs in now. 1 for 2. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. Out in front and foul to the left side. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. That smash towards center. Garrett makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
And now the shortstop, Willie Adames. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
Hogan, the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Way outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on here in the second game of the series. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. His 12th of the season. The Brewers score first. It's 1-0. Siggy, that's his 150th career home run.
Man, Boog, 150 trips around the bases. That's a lot. Congrats to him. I tell you what, that's a lot of trotting. That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So 2 away with nobody on. Rhys Hoskins up now for the Brewers. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. A little bit low. Contreras. Maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And a 4-pitch walk.
It's been a little bit of a shaky inning, but he's still in a good spot to get out of this thing without giving up any more runs. He's just got to turn the page and go after this next guy.
Next for Milwaukee, Garrett Mitchell. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Hoskins around second, headed for third. Coming home. He will score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Here's Jackson Chourio. Not only is he young, Singy, he's the first player born in 2004 to reach the major leagues.
Whew. Is that supposed to make us feel good about ourselves?
No. Man on second, 2 down. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. The pitch just misses the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Man at second. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're through 5. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates 0. Back now as we're going to get a pinch hitter to lead off the 6th. Jake Fraley.
Pretty surprised they're going with a pitcher off the bench here, Boog. I mean, they must be trying to save what they have left in terms of position players for later or something.
And the pitch. And a foul ball. Next offering is down low. Activity in the bullpen for the Brewers. Bryce Wilson up and loosening in the pen. Here's a 1-1. This to third. Fires over to Hoskins. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, Brian Hayes, the next Pirate to hit. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And a pitch. That one the other way, and it stays fair.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at first with one gone. C.J. Cron will hit next. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Strike 2.
0-2 with the count.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Brian Reynolds here. First pitch doesn't find the zone. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're the top half of the sixth. Way high there, and it's 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2-0. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Adames on a second. They get one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Back now for the bottom of the sixth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, James Karinchak.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
Tyler Black up now for the Brewers.
The second baseman, Tyler Black.
The pitch. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Tapped softly on the ground. Aguero. Now the throw to first on the run. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
And now, Eric Haas. Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty.
Nope.
That one missed. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. On the corner for a strike, and it's 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Comes the 2-2. That one ripped. Nice grab.
That ball was ticketed for right center field all the way, but not so fast, the second baseman says. Leaps up into the air and brings it down. Some nice hang time as well when he was up there.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. William Contreras.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Boo. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. And another ball.
2-0.
A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. That one just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Milwaukee is set down in order. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Bryce Wilson.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
And the batter will be the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Mitchell moving back. And it's off the batter's eye. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 50th career homer. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
So up next, Stone Garrett. And that's downstairs and outside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the second game of the series. Next pitch downstairs. 2-0.
No strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. He's under it. Brings it in. And there's one down. Up next for the Pirates, Liover Peguero. That misses the zone. Ball one. Just missed. Holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Pitch misses there. And the count is 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
There's the strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss.
2 out. That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
And here's the first baseman, Marco Gonzalez. Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase. Looking to get the tying run on base. Back up the middle and a base hit.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Elvis Peguero on a pitch out of the pen here.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
Andy Rodriguez, the next Pirate to hit. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Gonzalez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one popped up. Gets under it. Hauls it in to end the inning. Bucks draw a bit closer on this long ball. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. A discussion happening at home plate now, and I think they're making a double switch. Colin Holderman on a pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Connor Joe, he'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Now playing first base and batting 9th, number 2.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. 1 for 3.
The left fielder.
Here comes a pitch. And there's the strike. That one is hammered right field. Way back there. And gone. He hammers one out to right. And they add to their lead. It's 3-1. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. The hard sinker can be a pretty tough pitch because of the late life and movement, but somehow he got the barrel to that pitch, stayed through it. Really nice job of staying on the backside until it was time to transfer that weight, and a really nice home run.
And now it's going to be Andrew Monasterio. That one down the line. Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
Willie Adames now at the plate. Just missed.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And that one is in for a strike. base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now, Rhys Hoskins. Ripped to right, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Back-to-back singles, really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So first and second with one man gone. Garrett Mitchell up now for the Brewers. And that one hit to first. Feeds to second. Out there. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the eighth. Abner Uribe.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And now the first baseman, Connor Joe, getting his first appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench defensively. The pitch. Uribe, in his third season, he features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Movement in Milwaukee's bullpen. Devin Williams, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Payamps warming up as well. And the 1-0. Liner, base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Down the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Next pitch misses inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Tying run at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound. No question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now the number 2 hitter, C.J. Cron. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Kicks and deals. That misses the zone, and the count is 1-1. And delivers outside. Here's a 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, in this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Brian Reynolds in the on-deck circle. And a 3-1 on the way. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 2 away.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Brian Reynolds, the next Pirate to hit. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one lifted to left. Frelick has a beat on it. Corrals it. And that is that. Pirates leave 1, and they still trail it here 3-1. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, David Bednar.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
So digging in, Jackson Chourio. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. And a pitch. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. A little out front there as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Righty delivers. Struck him out of the front door, breaking ball.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Stepping in, Tyler Black. Outside corner, there's a strike. One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. And the righty deals.
Ball down.
Bullpen action for the Pirates. Dowry Moretta loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And they'll do it again. And another ball. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Haas stands in now and watches strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals.
1 ball.
That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Righty to the plate. Swings and misses. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Brewers go down quietly as the lead remains 3-1. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Devin Williams.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
Batting ninth, number 2.
Leading off, O'Neal Cruz. He's already homered here in this one.
The shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
The pitch. Breaking ball in there for a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2.
Right-handed reliever. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-2.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
Stone Garrett, the next Pirate to hit. Off the plate, ball 1. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Good eye in that spot. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Got him swinging. Liover Peguero, the next Pirate to hit.
The second baseman, Liover Peguero.
That's outside, and that is ball 1.
This is the guy they turn to get the most important outs of the ball game, but they're going to make him work to get this save.
The pitch, and that's off the inside edge, and the count is 2-0. One down, base is empty.
Ball 3.
David Bednar up next. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
So now a pinch hitter, number 19. Big spot for him here. swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Pickoff throw, and he dives back in safely.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
And a pitch. And that's outside. And 1-1. At the belt and fires. And that is in for a strike. 1-2. Runner takes off. Caught and missed. Throw. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
And now here is Andy Rodriguez. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
In for a strike, and the count even at 1. So the tying run at second. Now this is in the air down the line. Frelick after it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers strailing the tying run on base to win it.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
3-2 the final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
For the victorious Brewers, 3 runs on